In our previous episode, we saw a battle between former mentor and student Tommy Zero and Bodhi O Hara.
Yeah, you could see the head games coming from Tommy from the start. And as the match progressed, the hits just got that much more personal. Every punch was disrespectful. Every hit was just to lay it in, to make your opponent feel pain. And it just kept getting worse and worse as the match progressed.
Yeah, no doubt. Tommy Zero was constantly trying to play head games with Bodhi. You know, give him little slaps on the face here and there. Really trying to big brother him, I would say. But Bodhi would constantly stay dialed in, focused, didn't lose control. And it was at that point we started to notice that Tommy Zero was the one who became increasingly frustrated that he couldn't get into the head of Bodhi O Hara.
He didn't get into his head until the end of that match where he offered Bodhi a free shot. Bodhi, as he was cocking up to throw that punch, got spit in his face and responded with that devastating package pile driver.
Yeah, no doubt. Bodhi was able to finish off Tommy there. Bodhi was elated, and Bodhi, like he talked about afterwards here, this was such a big moment for him to finally beat Tommy Zero. In Bodhi's mind, this was redemption. This was his big moment, and this was going to be possibly the biggest win of Bodhi's career, given the history between him and Tommy. But as we found out, it wasn't over yet.
Yeah, as he was celebrating in the locker room, he just caught that boot upside the head. Tommy took his chair, sat down in it, and it is clear it is not over between these two.
No, not by a long shot. This is extremely personal, and I do worry that we might not see the end of this until someone is sent to the hospital.
Wrestling Battle Royal. This is going to be an exciting one, Dave.
Absolutely. It's Dave, it's Joe, your commentary team here for New Heights Wrestling. And man, it's one of my favorite matches, the Battle Royal.
On a previous episode, we saw a lot of these faces in the Lumberjack match. Bragging rights on the line here, and this is going to be big because there's so many new faces in this Battle Royal that winning the Battle Royal could get you a spot.
Absolutely.
Winning the Golden Spirit coming out here.
I wonder if the Goon came back too soon from injury.
Hippie. Yeah, we saw him exhibiting some injuries during that Battle Royal. Dominic Bianco here. Newcomer Max Striker. Bodhi O Hara and Tommy Zero just went to war in a previous episode.
Bodhi O Hara's got to be one of the favorites, though, I believe, in a match like this.
I don't know. How about Crash with the boxing gloves? That is a different approach to this.
I would think the boxing gloves would hinder you when you're trying to grapple, but you know what? We'll see.
I mean, you got Dominic Bianco out there. He arguably has the size advantage.
Yep, he's a big guy, and you got to think maybe this. A battle royal could.
No, Snakebite showing off those moves in the ring. Does that give them at all an advantage?
Yes. You do wonder if this favors the bigger guys. It usually does. Oh, there's Crash with those boxing gloves early on, like you talked about.
You know, Max Striker looked good in his match in a previous episode.
But then you got teams like, you know, the Golden Spirit and the Goon and First String.
Yeah, you have teams
working
in
together.
there.
Yeah. So the teams, is it the big men? You know?
I don't know. Mr. Personality's won a battle royal before. It's got to give him some advantage there. Bodhi O Hara not afraid to, you know, get into any fight that he could get into here in New Heights Wrestling.
Sometimes the old saying it's better to be lucky than good, too. You think about that when it comes to a battle royal. Sometimes it's just being in the right place at the right time.
Ooh, Mr. Personality trying a popular little technique here. Maybe something he learned from the Cali Man.
Stay away. All right, you see Logan checking on Hunter there. There's again the benefit of a tag team partner. As we watch Crash doing those boxing gloves like
getting
we
in
talked
some
about.
shots there. Chuck Diamond giving some boots to Snakebite in the corner, then going after Hunter as well.
Yeah, still everybody. I don't think we've had one elimination yet. And so this is the toughest part when all men are in there. You can be getting hit from any side.
Yeah, and like I've said already, this battle royal is important not only for bragging rights, but especially if you're new in New Heights Wrestling and you win this, the first time somebody sees you is, oh, the Goon up and over.
We talked about coming back too soon from injury. Goon already out.
Is it Goon time or is it Go time?
I guess it's
go
on to the next one time, yeah. That's just how it is, because the competition is stiff here at New Heights Wrestling, and you got to keep moving.
Look at Hunter trying to get an advantage over on Crash, holding those arms back. Yeah, he hasn't yet been in an elimination situation. Logan looking confident stomping in the ring and then just catching that quick right from Chuck Diamond. Dominic Bianco with Snakebite on his back.
Yeah, two big guys going at it right there. We see Tommy Zero, Bodhi O Hara going at it.
Crash attacking Hippie with those rights and lefts. Hippie taking some punishment. That's interesting. That's not an approach we've seen before here.
Yep.
Max Striker with those shots to the upper back of Caden Albright there.
Oh, man.
Another
eliminations piling up. Oh,
Mr. Personality is gone.
That is a bit of an upset. Was not expecting that.
See Hunter and Drake Zavior going at it on one side of the ring. Drake making his way. From Logan there. Sorry, I got the two mixed up. There are so many bodies in this match. It is hard to keep people straight. Look at Max Striker bringing Logan across the ring. Hunter grabbing those legs, helping his teammate.
Oh, no.
Oh, teaming up on the big man. Bianco is up and over, holding on.
Oh.
No, he is gone now. Crash still surviving.
Yes.
We doubted those boxing gloves in the beginning, but they are working out for them so
yes,
far.
Yes, they are. He is going to town on people in this battle royal.
Chuck Diamond standing tall. Golden Spirit doing well. Tommy Zero once again taking it to Bodhi O Hara in the corner.
Crash going off on the Golden Spirit over there too. Oh my goodness, it is so hard to keep up with the action. Chuck Diamond just got a shot with the boxing gloves.
Oh, Hippie trying to get back on Crash now, throwing some hands of his own.
We've had a couple eliminations here.
Tommy Zero waving goodbye to Caden Albright, and then Logan getting right on Zero there. Now on Hippie. First string is, oh! Hunter not feeling good in that corner with Tommy Zero and Crash on him. Drake Zavior sitting on that top rope right now, just watching the action unfold. Hippie is up and over. Golden Spirit is up and over. Seeing a takedown from Crash there.
That's where I thought he would have struggled with those gloves, but he pulled it off. He got a takedown as well. Crash going right after Chuck Diamond, one of the biggest men in the match now.
You see Max Striker breaking it up between Hunter and Drake in that corner.
Max Striker taking some of the best that Logan's got to have.
Logan going right back at Max Striker. Max up and over the top rope.
How goes Logan?
That's insult to injury. Oh, Diamond up and over. Holding on, though.
And Crash. Oh!
Crash rained down with that right.
Now newcomer Snakebiting Crash going at it over there.
Crash trying to go for another takedown, but Snakebite stuffing it there.
And Max Striker gets with a first string.
Drake's happy about that. Okay, we're down to our final 6 here. Max Striker, Tommy Zero, Bodhi O Hara, Crash, and Snakebite. 3 newcomers, 3 favorites.
Yes. Bodhi O Hara and
teaming up.
Over Crash.
Interesting. Oh, you were right. When it came to elimination time, it's hard to hold on to those ropes with those gloves. Crash trying to get back in there, but Bodhi throwing the boots.
You do have to admire his determination. Oh, Drake Zavior could be eliminated here.
Dumped over the top by Tommy Zero.
Drake Zavior has been eliminated.
Oh, Max Striker just about goes over.
Yeah, Snakebite tried to dump him. Used some momentum, but Striker was lucky there.
We're down to our final 4. Tommy Zero, Bodhi O Hara, Max Striker, and Snakebite.
Oh, there goes Snakebite, man.
Up and over the top, but holding on.
Ooh.
Kicking that hand. Oh, interesting.
Hold on his legs.
So, final 3. I don't know if I would want to be in Max Striker's position, being in between these two. These two have gone to war. We have seen the matches between them. It has gotten vicious. Can Max Striker stand the heat in the kitchen right now?
Absolutely tough spot for a newcomer to be in.
Tommy Zero going right after Bodhi O Hara here, attacking that previously injured midsection.
And Max Striker getting right involved in the action. And Tommy Zero goes back to Bodhi O Hara. Bodhi reverses it.
Up and over the top. Oh. Holding on, though. Striker coming in, double axe handle.
Striker and Bodhi end up working together. And now,
Max Striker, Bodhi O Hara.
Down to final 2.
Dave, this is a match I didn't know I wanted to see.
Yeah. You see 2 big guys going at it.
Strap's coming down. He looks serious. Offering that hand.
Tommy Zero has been eliminated.
O'Hara's been through it here at New Heights. Max Striker we don't know about. He's still new to the game here. We'll see what happens though when we lock up.
No, going right to the strikes here.
We got a hockey fight going here.
You know, that's a Gulf Coast regulated thing. Throw fists first, ask questions later. Happens to be a Bodhi O Hara thing as well. He will go to war with whoever. Oh, kick to the midsection, going for the elimination.
Oh, reversal. Oh! Wow. The momentum.
Max Striker wins the Battle Royal.
Bodhi O Hara got called out momentum. Big win for Max Striker. Big victory. Joseph, hot start for the newcomer.
Yeah, it looked great in the ring. Like we said, he's got the bragging rights. He won the Rock and Wrestling Battle Royal. His name will be mentioned in New Heights Wrestling for quite some time. But catch up with
Hey fans, it's the man they call Dave with producer Joe. And you probably know us as the commentary team for New Heights Pro Wrestling. But when we're not doing that, we got a podcast.
That is the Working Fans Podcast, where we talk pro wrestling, comedy, MMA, and so much more.
And tell them about that signature segment.
Oh, you talk about the 531?
You know I am.
That is a homegrown creation that has been our namesake. And if you want to know our namesake, we got Chevy, AJ Strange Brew, as well as the 2 of us.
And why don't you go to our channel, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Rate, review, all of it.
My name is Cody Blade, backstage analyst here at New Heights Wrestling, and I am with the natural Dalton Aaron. Dalton, tonight you were granted a rematch against Mr. Personality, Kelly Clark, after your father intervened and begged.
Whoa! Whoa. Are you talking about my father? Because if I figure out that you're talking about my father, we're going to have some real issues. But besides the point, we're going to step away from that. Kelly Clark, me and you again. It's going to be a nice, beautiful, gracefully, beautiful match. I tell you, because you know why? Because I'm going to win it. Because my father says so, and my father is always right.
New heights, new name, new faces. Wild card, Rickey Roberts is here to show you what I'm all about. You're gonna put an opponent out there for me? I ain't stressing who it is. It could be the heavyweight champion, it could be the pride champion, it could be Kelly Clark, it could be so-and-so. I don't care who it is. You show up and I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna put this size 13 boot where the sun don't shine, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna walk away the victor. Always bet on the house. Never forget, I built the house.
Wow, what a battle royal we just saw. It was wild. We had people dancing. We had boxing gloves. Chaotic. A lot of newcomers really stepped up to the plate, really challenged a lot of the established guard here at New Heights Wrestling. In the end, one of those newcomers, Max Stryker, got the victory. Will he be able to keep that momentum going? Time will tell.
And in our main event, wild card Rickey Roberts, who is the #1 contender for that New Heights Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, will step into the ring with Chuck Diamond.
Yeah, you know what? I want to switch gears for a little bit here. Let's talk about the women of New Heights Wrestling. Let's give them their due, because I don't care if it's Stella Wren, Emily Locke, or our champion T-Gaines. These women have been busting their butt and stealing the show at almost every event we've had here recently.
Yeah, over the past year, since that women's championship was created, so many new faces have come in, and every new face that comes in not only wants to be a part of this roster, but wants that championship. That championship is so important here in New Heights Wrestling. It's the top prize, and every woman that comes in fights like it is.
Yeah, take JC Black, for example. She recently had a tough loss at the Bulldog Bash to Raven Knight. But in that loss, we really felt like she grew as a competitor, showed a lot of heart.
Yeah, New Heights Wrestling officials noticed that heart, and our camera crew caught up with JC after that match. Let's see what she had to say.
Another loss in the history books for JC Black. It's been a year since I came to New Heights Wrestling, and all I've done is lose. I know that I'm better than this. I know that I can do more in that ring. But losing isn't going to keep me down. I'm just going to keep working harder. And you know what? It's time for a new game plan. Work harder. And get better.
Tonight at Rocket Wrestling, Mr. Personality will be taking on the all-natural Dalton Aaron for a second time. And second time, two-step, that equals 4, just in case your daddy didn't teach you. But tonight, Mr. Personality is going to teach you how to two-step.
We have another rematch from Aces High. We have Mr. Personality getting back into the ring with Dalton Aaron.
Thanks to his daddy. It's Dave, it's Joe. We're the commentators from New Heights Wrestling. And this is going to be an interesting matchup, Joe.
Dalton Aaron.
From Destin, Florida, weighing 205 pounds of pure perfection, the natural Dalton Aaron.
We saw from that pre-match footage, Dalton Aaron got a little testy with Cody Blade as Cody Blade brought up the fact of Dalton Aaron's father. But, you know, I would think, I don't want want to speak out of school here, but Dalton Aaron's father was one of the people that personally talked to New Heights Wrestling officials and said, if you've got an event coming up, I want my son to be back in the ring with Mr. Wrestling because he got shortchanged in that last match.
Well, I will say,
Introducing his opponent.
I don't agree with that, first off. Well, here goes Mr. Two-Step, so hold on.
Mr. Person making
Two-Step.
From Gardendale, Florida, weighing 185 pounds, Mr. Personality.
And getting back to Dalton Aaron's father, we have to because he gave me this thing that I have to read. That Dalton Aaron is one of the hottest up-and-coming, not one of the hottest up-and-coming young talent in New Heights Wrestling. He got shortchanged against Mr. Personality. And his father doesn't like the fact that everybody is so into Mr. Personality. He said his son has more personality in his little finger than Mr. Personality has in his whole body. I would have to disagree with that because we see the way that the New Heights Wrestling crowd responds to Mr. Personality.
Yeah, they love Mr. Personality, and I don't know, Dalton Aaron's dad seems to get him into more trouble than anything else, but we will see.
Gets him into trouble, but puts him into positions like this
The
where he
kid is
gets
hungry,
to step into the ring with some of the best in New Heights Wrestling.
The kid is hungry, and I will say, every match I've seen with him, he is getting better, but, man, I think his dad needs to back up just a little bit.
You tried having these words with him backstage, and his father wasn't having it. I feel like anybody with eyes can see that Mr. Personality is a step ahead.
But hey, that's what they say. That's why we have the matches, right? Any given Sunday, like they say in football, you never know. Maybe Mr. Personality slips on a banana peel tonight. This would be like a Super Bowl for Dalton Aaron.
Yeah, and Dalton Aaron's so young in the game that every time he steps in that ring, he is learning something new. He is applying something new from his practice. Go behind here on Mr. Personality. And frankly, it would be quite the achievement if Dalton Aaron could pull off that win tonight.
Oh, look at this. Nice snapmare by Dalton Aaron. Wow.
Things Dalton has going for him. He's got that size advantage. He's got that age advantage. Not that he's a ton younger than Mr. Personality, but even a couple years will make a huge difference.
But Mr. Personality, you got the experience as well. He's been in there at an early age and had a lot of big matches already, and that's going to lead to this, where he can kind of play head games a little bit with Dalton Aaron. As you see, Dalton Aaron not really realizing what he's getting into here, and Mr. Personality's having fun with him.
See, Mr. Personality staying a step ahead of Dalton Aaron and frustrating the young man.
Yes.
Dalton Aaron doesn't like to look silly. He doesn't like to look like his father is making all these positions for him either.
And Mr. Personality really having fun with Dalton Aaron. But, you know what?
And the crowd responding as well.
And also, listen, look at Mr. Personality likes to have fun, but he's turning it into a wrestling move, right? He's slapping the kid's hands, but he's got on a wrist lock. Now, here to Dalton Aaron's credit, he's reversed it. Maybe a little preoccupied with talking trash, but we'll see.
Yeah, we watched Mr. Personality grow up within New Heights Wrestling. So
Yes.
Dalton Aaron has the same possibility for himself. Big right
That
hand
was a
there.
big right hand from Dalton Aaron. Oh, chop.
But I think you and I will both agree. We just feel like Dalton Aaron's father's putting it on a little heavy right now. He wants his son to succeed so bad that he's going to make that happen one way or another.
Headbutt.
Big shot from Mr. Personality there.
And a drop kick.
We've interviewed Mr. Personality. We know that they are such a student of wrestling history that I don't know if they're as I don't know if Dalton Aaron's as dedicated to the game as Mr. Personality
I don't
is.
know either. don't know many people who watch as much wrestling as he does. All generations, doesn't matter. He's going back. He's looking to see what he can take from it.
I thought we watched a lot of wrestling, but Mr. Personality puts us to the task with that. Dalton Aaron got the advantage
in control
now.
here. We got to acknowledge that.
That's smart, putting all that weight on Mr. Personality's throat on that middle rope.
And it's like we talked about, every time we see this kid, he's getting just a little bit better. Here he is in control.
Big headbutt to Mr. Personality there. And you got to think, what does it mean to Dalton Aaron to be stepping into the ring with such a big name from New Heights Wrestling?
Yeah, backside.
Dalton Aaron fighting. Oh, stepping up there.
And there's another big right hand again.
So Dalton Aaron, very impressive with his strikes. Still takes a little bit of time to jaw with the ref, but that could be that immaturity. That could be growing into it in the ring. Turning Mr. Personality inside out.
It's good this time. Hits the leg.
I mean, one thing you could say Dalton Aaron has right from the rip is that ego.
Yeah, and you know what? He did everything well there. Clothesline, stayed on top of him, hooked the leg, but you also got to acknowledge Mr. Personality. Like we said, he's been through it. So this is a guy, who's just got that wrestling ability, and he's had to dig deep before. So it's going to take a lot to put him down.
Yeah, Dalton Aaron's been good to get that little bit of an advantage and keep that advantage rolling as well.
Look at this, Mr. Personality fighting back.
Creating some separation here. Shots to the midsection. Coming off the ropes. Big shoulder block there.
Again. Firing. Ducks the clothesline.
Oh, big jumping clothesline. And you can see Mr. Personality feeling it. And now you can hear the crowd really getting behind him. So it is looking bad for Dalton Aaron here. Big splash in the corner. Ooh, big neck breaker there. Hook in the leg.
Oh, Dalton kicked out. Wow. I thought that was a hit show.
I thought so. Mr. Personality thought that was it too.
Again, you got to give it up to Dalton Aaron. He keeps getting better and better every time we see him.
Dalton Aaron's really been thriving from the crowd counting him out. Just when we think he isn't going to get it. Roll up.
Wow. Hooks and tights. Mr. Personality still got up. Oh.
Catching that kick. He's been watching Mr. Personality matches here.
Oh,
right on the chin. That move that he learned from the Cali Man.
And he got him. Wow.
Crowd responding big here.
By pinfall, Mr. Personality.
Frankly, I can already see off to the side that Dalton Aaron's dad is going a little haywire. He's already making excuses to New Heights wrestling officials. I have a feeling when we jump off these mics, he's going to come over here and tell us how his son got shortchanged once again.
Well, you might just need to keep on two-stepping, as Mr. Personality would say. But yes, at the end of the day, no matter how much Dalton Aaron has improved, Mr. Personality is still a step ahead.
Yeah, and this is the part the fans like, going out, getting a selfie with the kids. The kids really gravitate to Mr. Personality here. He just makes such a fun environment for them, especially at an event like Rock and Wrestling where the whole day is just fun.
There is nothing better than seeing your favorite stars of New Heights Wrestling live. So we hope to see you at these events and many more to come.
Who will win this year's Bulldog Bash? Find out when New Heights Wrestling returns on February 7th to the Freeport High School Gymnasium for the Bulldog Bash with a special 3 o'clock start time. All proceeds will benefit the Freeport High School football team. Tickets are $10 general admission. Front row is only $15. Children from age 6 to 11 are only $6, and kids 5 and under are free. Doors open at 2 p.m. Special start time for all the action at 3 p.m. Be there live. Do not miss the Bulldog Bash 2026.
Month after month, I've been putting this championship on the line. Open challenge. This is supposed to be anytime, anywhere. Anyone can step up at any time. But no one's jumping me out back. No one's jumping me at the parking lot. I gotta go out there and address the locker room and see who wants some. And it's never none of these guys that have been here. It's always guys looking for opportunity. And what happened tonight? Some guy named Snakebite that no one's ever seen before steps up to me. Yeah, kid, you had some good shots in there. But what did I do? You took me out of the ring. You took me into my world. And what happened? I threw your ass through a table. Anyone who wants some, come get some. NHW Anytime, Anywhere champion, Scarface, Waylon Barley.
Main event time. Wild card Rickey Roberts, the #1 contender to the New Heights Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, versus Chuck Diamond, the Muscle. It's the immovable object versus the irresistible force, if I may quote the late, great Gorilla Monsoon.
Yes, Dave, this is going to be a wild match. Wild card Rickey Roberts has the momentum going for him since winning that #1 contendership. Chuck Diamond is hoping to stop Rickey Roberts, and if he beats wild card, maybe it puts him in contention to be the next, in the run for the next #1 contender after that match. We're going to have to reinforce the ring for this one. This is going to be a hoss fight. Enough of the talking, Dave. Let's get down to ringside so we can see wildcard Rickey Roberts versus the Muscle, Chuck Diamond.
New Heights Wrestling, Chuck Diamond is in your city, baby. And tonight, in the Rockin' Battle Royal, since Chris Spider is way, way, way back behind me in the rearview mirror, I focus on one thing, and that's making it to the top of New Heights Wrestling for the first time. Be on the lookout for old Chuck Diamond, baby.
Another big matchup for us here, Dave.
It's Dave. It's Dave. It's Joe. It's the commentators for one. The commentators of New Heights Wrestling. And we are excited. Rickey Roberts is back.
First, though, big man Chuck Diamond coming out to the ring.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in 236 pounds, Chuck Diamond.
You know, Dave, I was talking to Chuck Diamond before this match. He's a little annoyed that all the focus is on wildcard Rickey Roberts. He was the first person you were thinking of there. But Chuck Diamond was able to get past Chris Spider and wants to clear a new path for himself in New Heights Wrestling. He's stepping in there with the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship. And think of what a win here could get Chuck Diamond. The momentum could propel him into next year, possibly even put him in that championship picture. The picture that wildcard Rickey Roberts already existed.
Yes, and so, you know, wildcard Rickey Roberts, perhaps maybe taking a bit of a chance here, but he doesn't seem to care. He's full of confidence, and he said it beforehand. He's ready to take on anybody here at New Heights.
Yeah, Rickey Roberts made that huge return at our last event, won the Aces High Battle Royal, is the #1 contender for that heavyweight championship, and if Mike Faison holds on to that championship, it'll be Rickey Roberts versus Mike Faison at the 18th anniversary.
What a showdown that would be, huh?
From Miccosukee, Indian Reservation, weighing 395 pounds, wildcard Rickey Roberts.
And just Rickey Roberts, this is a great story, coming back into New Heights Wrestling, losing nearly 200 pounds, and you could see it in the ring. He moved quicker. He had a renewed confidence. We're seeing this whole new persona from the man once known as Tweedledee.
Yes. You know, sometimes you just need time away too, Joe. You know, recharge the batteries mentally. You know, he just seems like he's in a better place right now in his life, and I think it shows in the ring.
Yeah, you can see it, and I don't think Rickey Roberts is going to let Chuck Diamond stand in their way. Chuck Diamond would love to pull off an upset.
Sure, the Muscle.
And Chuck Diamond is the perfect opponent to be going up against Rickey Roberts. Bigger guy. Even though Rickey Roberts still has that size advantage, Chuck Diamond has enough size and power to possibly neutralize it.
Yeah, style-wise, he presents an interesting matchup for Rickey Roberts. You know, it's not somebody that's going to try to outquick him. He's going to probably try to go head-on. But is that a mistake, though? Because at the end of the day, can you match power Rickey Roberts?
Yeah, and Rickey Roberts is on a roll from that Aces High Battle Royal. You got to feel that's giving him some confidence in the ring.
Okay, got the people behind him.
Crowd really responding to both men. They're never a fan of Chris Spider.
Yeah, I think, now that Chuck Diamond has broke away from Chris Spider, he's put that stamp on that. The crowd is really behind him, but man, they really seem to love Ricky.
Yeah, it's hard not to get behind that story, the weight loss journey. Almost like a Drake Zavior, kind of changing the way he walked, changing the way he lived his life, and we're seeing it all pay off in a positive way. Chuck Diamond over there doing jumping jacks, hoping to get, some kind of momentum going, hoping to do whatever he can to gain an advantage over the big man here. You saw their first lockup. Ricky had the advantage.
Trying to fire himself up.
Moving Ricky back a little bit here. Wild card tossing Chuck Diamond. Chuck Diamond was the muscle for the Dandy family for so long. It was great to see Diamond finally get past Chris Spider.
Diamond's still over there doing push-ups. I don't know, Ricky was frustrated or...
He's just trying to psych himself up.
Right.
When you get into a match with somebody like a Rickey Roberts and somebody like a Waylon Barley for that matter too, you have to get whatever it is inside yourself, summon that, and then bring 10 times that energy to topple your opponent. You gotta wonder how it's making Ricky feel though, seeing his opponent have to psych themselves up. Diamond with the reversal there, side headlock. Really wrenching in on it.
In there.
You got to do whatever you can to punish your opponent at this point, though.
You see Ricky slapping the belly there, going down to the midsection and trying to maybe
those are no light slaps either, though. That is a ham hock coming across. And look at that shoulder.
And Ricky, he's doing a good job of cutting off the ring too when he does. He's no wasted movement. He takes his time in there, makes sure he delivers everything just how he wants it.
No, the time that Ricky took away from the ring, it's really paying off for him. We're really seeing him get back to the basics of wrestling and do what works best for him. Oh, missing that big splash in the corner. Chuck Diamond responding with a splash of his own. Trying to take the big man off his feet here.
Ricky's feeling that now.
Diamond getting some confidence, seeing Ricky winded a little bit here.
Diamond trying for a Bulldog. Oh.
Ricky sent him out on his own, coming off the ropes there. Oh, knee lift.
Yeah, look at that. Chuck Diamond looks out.
You're getting hit with a whole lot of leg right there, though.
Maybe a big elbow.
Oh! Putting all his weight into that elbow, driving the point of that elbow into that chest.
Another elbow.
Oh, that one caught him like low throat there.
Perhaps a third.
Oh, punishing his opponent here.
This could be it for Diamond. No. Diamond just gets that shoulder up. Look at Ricky.
Ricky is surprised. Those 3 elbows alone would end most competitors in the ring, but Diamond digging for that extra reserve, getting that extra bit of energy that he knows is in there.
Oh, he's got the arm now. Short arm clothesline. Holds on to the arm. Look at
Pulling
that.
Diamond up again.
Oh,
once again.
Oh, look at that again. Diamond getting up a little slower now, though. Oh, perhaps. Maybe a Russian leg sweep. Oh, wow.
Man, Ricky's size, too. The momentum back.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can see Diamond looks out there.
Diamond looks out, and Ricky.
Oh, wow. See what I was saying? Since Rickey Roberts lost that weight, we're seeing more of the athleticism.
Tell you, Chuck Diamond holds on again, though.
Chuck Diamond is really showing us heart in this match.
Yeah, Chuck refusing to die here, refusing to be pinned. And you can see him just slapping the canvas there, trying to fire himself up.
Ricky's surprised, though, because most of these moves he'll drop on an opponent. They don't get back up. Diamond keeps fighting, keeps moving forward.
Look at that.
You got to feel like some part of Rickey Roberts admires it, but it's got to be frustrating when you think you finished your opponent and they just keep coming at you. Big right hand from the big man.
And a headbutt.
Diamond is using everything he has in his arsenal. Rickey Roberts looks out. Oh, big DDT. We talked about the momentum from that side Russian leg sweep. Same thing moves for that DDT. Diamond with the cover.
And no. Wow, both guys really showing out here tonight.
Yeah, as much as Diamond wants to chart his new path, Rickey Roberts doesn't want to be embarrassed. Rickey Roberts wants to come back undefeated going into that championship match.
Yeah, look at this. Diamond just stomping Rickey Roberts. You got to be impressed. Chuck Diamond took everything Rickey Roberts had, and look at he's laying into him now.
It's really a gentleman's battle between these two, but at some point, you have to get maybe a little dirty, maybe use some extra moves to get the advantage on your opponent. We're seeing a slap there.
Yeah. It's just so important for Diamond.
Reversal.
Beat the #1 contender. But look at that, big splash. And now, Rickey with the momentum.
Oh, once again, that lariat flattening Diamond.
Big lariat.
Going for the pin.
It is.
Rickey Roberts gets the win.
Impressive.
That's big, 2-0 since returning back to New Heights Wrestling.
Yeah, look at Rickey.
Wild card, Rickey Roberts.
He looks like someone who's been through it right now. Well, he got that win. He had to earn it. He got it.
You got to look at it this way. Most of the times when Rickey Roberts steps in that ring, his opponents are an easy target for him. Chuck Diamond was not easy, and Rickey really had to work hard to get that victory tonight. In the end, pulled it off.
I know we say it every time, but wow, what another jam-packed episode that was. We saw Max Striker win the Rockin' Wrestling Battle Royal. We heard from the natural Dalton Aaron and JC Black.
Yes, we heard from Mr. Personality and then saw him in the ring with Dalton Aaron. We also heard from Waylon Barley and Chuck Diamond as well.
Yeah, not to mention the main event. We saw Chuck Diamond tangle with Mr. Wildcard himself, Rickey Roberts.
And please follow us on all social media at New Heights Wrestling. We are at NHW Pro on X. Please remember to use that hashtag NHW Pro. And as always, thank you for joining us.
We'll see you next episode.